Identifying attackers is vital for effective cyber defense. Attribution turns unknown threats into known adversaries with predictable tactics. This knowledge lets defenders anticipate moves and focus resources where they matter most. Sharing digital fingerprints across the cybersecurity community strengthens global defense. It forces attackers to constantly adapt, raising their costs and risks. Attribution enables diplomatic action and legal consequences, stripping away hacker anonymity. In cyber warfare, understanding fingerprints is the key to turning the tide. For every defender, these clues are the path to victory in the digital age. Russia. The bold bears. Russian hackers, often called bears, are like cyber shock troops, brazen and disruptive, tied to agencies like the GRU and FSB. They mix espionage with chaos, often to flex Moscow's geopolitical muscle. Fancy Bear, also known as AP-28 or GRU. These guys hit the 2016 DNC with spear-phishing emails, leaking data to sway elections. Their malware, like Sophacy, often has Russian language code and is compiled during Moscow work hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're fast, exploiting new vulnerabilities in days, and love hack and leak stunts to stir trouble. Cozy Bear, or AP-29, linked to the SVR, stealthy spies behind the 2020 SolarWinds hack, sneaking into U.S. networks via a Trojanized software update called Sunburst. They use fileless malware to hide and work patiently, sometimes lurking for years. Sandworm, part of the GRU, the Wrecking Crew. They crashed Ukraine's power grid in 2015 with Indestroyer and unleashed NotPetya in 2017, a fake ransomware that wiped systems globally. They plant false flags like mimicking North Korea's code to dodge blame. Turla, linked to the FSB, masters of stealth, using snake malware to spy on embassies for decades. They've even hijacked satellites for secret data transfers. Fingerprint, Russian hackers blend military precision with criminal chaos. Look for Russian code comments, Moscow time compiles, and bold moves like destructive wipers or disinformation campaigns tied to Kremlin goals. China, the data-hungry pandas. China's panda hackers are relentless, vacuuming up intellectual property to fuel national growth. Linked to the PLA or MSS, they prioritize stealthy, long-term espionage. APT-1, also known as Unit 61398. Exposed by Mandiant in 2013, they stole terabytes from U.S. firms like aerospace companies. Their GHOS RAT malware often has Chinese comments, and they work Beijing hours, taking Lunar New Year off. APT-10, or Stone Panda, hit global IT providers in the CloudHopper campaign, using PlugX to leap from service providers to clients. They blend into networks with legit tools like PowerShell. APT-41, also known as Winty, a dual threat, stealing game currency for profit and tech secrets for the state. They compromised CCleaner's updates in 2017, infecting millions. Their malware, like ShadowPad, uses stolen certificates for legitimacy, fingerprint, massive scale, Chinese language code artifacts, and a focus on IP theft via supply chains or phishing. They're patient, often lurking for years, aligned with China's economic plans. North Korea, the reckless outlaws. North Korea's hackers, like Lazarus and Kimsuki, are cyber thieves and spies for a sanctioned regime. They're bold, creative, and don't care about collateral damage. Lazarus Group stole $81 from Bangladesh Bank in 2016 and $600 in crypto from Ronin in 2022 via fake job scams on LinkedIn. Their WannaCry ransomware hit hospitals globally in 2017. Their code, like Manuscript, reuses old modules, showing resource constraints. Kimsuki spies on South Korean officials with phishing emails posing as researchers using Baby Shark malware. They host command servers on Gmail or blogs to blend in. Fingerprint, social engineering mastery like fake recruiter scams, and a mix of crude but effective code. They chase cash, crypto heists, and intel with reckless global attacks, unhindered by international norms. United States, the stealth craftsmen, U.S. hackers led by the NSA's Equation Group and CIA's Longhorn, are tech wizards focused on intelligence, not theft. Their tools are next level, built to stay hidden. Equation Group, part of the NSA, active since 2001, they target global governments and terrorists, using Fanny to jump air-gapped networks via USBs. Their malware hides in hard drive firmware, surviving wipes, and uses heavy encryption. Compile times match US East Coast hours. CIA or Longhorn, Vault 7 leaks revealed tools like Weeping Angel, turning TVs into mics. Their Marble framework fakes other nations' code, like Chinese strings, to mislead analysts. They avoid US targets, focusing on foreign threats. Fingerprint, Supreme Tech, think firmware implants and zero-day chains, plus intentional misattribution. They're surgical, avoiding collateral damage with English code and US work schedules. Israel, the Surgical Strikers. Israel's Unit 8200 is a cyber powerhouse, blending digital digital and physical ops to counter threats like Iran's nuclear program, they're precise and secretive. Unit 8200 co-created Stuxnet with the US, wrecking Iran's centrifuges in 2010 with 40 days. Flame spied on Middle Eastern networks recording audio. They've also rigged hardware like Hezbollah's explosive pagers in 2024. Their tools are tailored, rarely reused. Fingerprint, elite, mission-specific malware, and cyber-physical attacks like Stuxnet sabotage. They integrate with Mossad for pinpoint strikes, leaving few traces, often only revealed years later. Why it matters for cyber defense. These fingerprints, code languages, work hours, attack styles, help defenders attribute attacks. Russian hackers' Moscow time compiles or Chinese malware's Mandarin strings are like digital DNA. North Korea's social scams, US's firmware tricks, and Israel's kinetic cyber combos each scream their origin. By spotting these, cyber teams can trace threats, predict moves, and build stronger defenses. That's it for today. Next time, we'll dig into how defenders use these clues to fight back. Stay safe in the digital jungle and catch you in the next episode.